What's going on, world? It's the kid Jon Hope. Want to give a big shout out to my people over at Lifestyle Kinda Store, man. It's all about the lifestyle, all about the brand. I am Jon Hope. Okay, what's going on, world? My name is Jon Hope from a small city called Providence, Rhode Island.
So how is the Providence, Rhode Island hip-hop scene?
Oh man, you know what? It's a really small community. A lot of talented MCs. We have a rich underground scene, you know what I mean? Especially, we contribute a lot to the New England scene. So it's real dope, man. It's really diverse. You got so many different artists that bring so many different types of expression. So it's really cool, man.
Cool. So how'd you link up with Static Selector and Show Off?
Yo, Static Selector, big shout outs to him, man. You know, he kind of showed love. We met, it's a funny story, but we met on the internet, long story short, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just heard my stuff, you know, and then ever since, man, I want to say like 05 or 06, you know what I mean? I've been on a number of his albums, his first 2 albums. I was just on recently his EP, The Hangover. He's just one of those dudes that really supports the underground scene as well as the more top tier artists. So, you know, you don't really get that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of DJs just need to mesh with one extreme, but he kind of, you know, runs the gamut. So big shout out to Static Selector.
My personal introduction was on the Talk to Me record, which personally is my favorite verse. Yeah. Not to ride a little bit because you're doing the interview, but it is my favorite verse.
Thank you, man.
So how did that song come about?
Yo, it's funny, that song, I was up in Static's studio. I swear it was like 3 in the morning. We were just chilling and I was like half asleep and he was just like, yo, I got this record. Played the record. I laid my verse first. And then, you know, Skyzoo came and blessed it. And then Rex came and blessed it. And then you have Talk to Me, man. And a lot of people really took to it, you know what I'm saying? It's a dope record. So it was one of them late night joints, man, that just kind of came sporadically, man. There really wasn't no thought process to it. It just kind of like throw on a beat. That's what it said to me, and you know, that's what I put on the record.
So can we expect any future collaborations with Show Off?
Oh yeah, that Show Off, that's kind of like, I'm like their cousin, you know what I mean? Like, you know, big shout out to Term, to Rex, you know, JFK, Cali, you know, there's gonna be countless collaborations between myself and Show Off, me and Static Selector, Dan Green, you know, that's like my second family right there, man.
So how did the Some Kind of Wonderful project come about?
Ooh, Some Kind of Wonderful right there. You know what? It kind of came from my discontent with the game, so to speak. You know what I mean? There was a lot of talk about, everybody wanted to talk about what was hip hop, and everybody wanted to define it. And this is solely my opinion. I feel like hip hop cannot be defined. It's really an expression, a self-expression. It's what's real to that individual artist or what have you. So there was a lot of people that were trying to tell which artist is not hip-hop, and I feel like hip-hop, like I said, it's not definable, so therefore it's some kind of wonderful, you know what I mean? So it was just my take on the game, my perspective, and you know, we really got a lot of good feedback. You know, a couple writers had said it was one of the top independent albums of 2009, so it was great, man. You know, it got me a lot of good recognition, so I'm really thankful for that, you know, as being my introductory project to the world.
So we got that in 2009. What can we expect 2010?
2010 is called A Work in Progress. Man, it's very different from Some Kind of Wonderful. Some Kind of Wonderful was very themed and like concise, you know what I'm saying? I was really trying to get a certain point across, whereas A Work in Progress, it's very layered in so many different levels. You know, when I say a work in progress, I mean a work in progress musically, you know, where I'm trying out different sounds sonically, a work in progress as a human being. So I'm talking about a lot of different topics, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's what it is, man.
So anything last to say to the fans?
I just want to say, man, thank you for the support and continue to keep rocking with me, Jon Hope. Shout outs to Providence, shout outs to the entire world and the whole human race. I love y'all. You can find me at twitter.com/JONHOPE, myspace.com, JONHOPE 401.